We're back on the Chef You and I, and now we're making Katie's sunflower dressing. And I love sunflower seeds. I don't know if you do or not, but I love buying them. I love actually making sunflowers out of sunflowers itself, and I love dehydrating. So this is really kind of a fun dressing. So let's go ahead and make it. Let me tell you what's in it. And it's on the Hallelujah diet, by the way. And so let's do the ingredients first. We're going to use 2.5 cups of distilled water. I actually have more water to put in there. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of dehydrated onion or onion powder, and we're going to do 1 or 2 teaspoons of paprika, but I'm going to use basil and or dill for the paprika. And it's going to turn really a pale green instead of a pale paprika color or red color. So then we're going to use 2 lemons, juice from 2 lemons, which we're going to juice in a minute. I don't eat garlic personally, so I'm going to leave it out, but you can use 1 clove of garlic in it and 1 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt or sea salt to taste. I'm actually doing something different because I'm going to use lemon and pepper. I love lemon and pepper instead of onion. So use the onion. You can change it or do whatever you'd like in it, different ingredients that you'd like to make your dressing. But this is what we're doing today. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to juice 2 lemons. And I'm going to do that right here. And so just cut your lemons in half. And these are tough lemons. I can't believe it. Well, we got them through. Okay. Now what we're going to do is juice them. Now you can use an automatic juicer, or you can do what I'm doing right here, which most people have these type of juicers. And all right, we did that one. Okay, let's do this. So we need to, or you can use lemon juice that you can buy, but I like fresh lemon juice that I can do myself. So do this. Use that. So I have the lemon. Now the first thing that we're going to do after this, is we are going to put it into our put everything into this wonderful NutriBullet. This is our water, and this is our wonderful sunflower seeds. Okay, let those go down to the bottom. Okay, that's good. We're going to add our salt. Teaspoon, and I happen to have a small teaspoon here, and I'm going to do that. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this lemon and pepper, which I love, which I think is going to have a really nice taste to it. Add a little bit more lemony flavor, and then I'm going to add my lemon juice. Okay, and then I'm going to add my basil. So it would be 1 to 2 teaspoons of paprika, so I'm going to use about a tablespoon of basil. That's about a tablespoon of basil. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on top. Now you can use a blender, whatever you want to use. I use my NutriBullet because it's pretty easy. So now what we're going to do is just put it in here. That looks pretty good. We'll try it again. Okay, that looks like, now you're going to have a lot of dressing there, so you can save that dressing, put it in the refrigerator, and you've got fresh dressing for the next couple of days, whatever. So now we're going to take this off. All right. And we are going to do this. We're going to take our salad. Let me get a paper towel here. And bring this space up a little bit. We're going to bring our salad over. Let's bring our dish, because I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to take and put this and on our plate. because I'm serving a couple of people with this. I'm just going to use that as a platter instead of a bowl so that you can all see it. Beautiful. Put that there, that there, that there. And we'll move that back. And now I'm going to take and I'm going to put some salad dressing on it. Actually, I'm going to use this just a little bit. And just pour that over, a generous portion of it. Doesn't that look beautiful? And I dressed it, and I'll dress the rest of it in a few minutes, but I want you to see how gorgeous that is. Beautiful, beautiful salad. Really healthy for you, and healthy for me. So I want to thank the folks at the Hallelujah Diet. That's Ann and Paul Malakas, and for creating this wonderful, healthy, raw, as well as wonderful cooked plants and vegetables that you can use every day instead of, and really get healthy quickly. So if you ever use the Hallelujah Diet, let us know. And I want to thank the wonderful people from Bagwell. They are always so good to us with their wonderful products. I'm going to show you now how we can take and make this easier. So we're going to put this over here for now. And then I'm going to put this beautiful, beautiful salad in the Bagwell. How about that? So now it's hands-free. I don't have to hold the bag opened. I'll get that, don't worry. I'll use that on top of here, actually. And we'll save the salad now. So, and they've been one of my sponsors now for around 4 years. I use it I take it everywhere. On camping trips, I take it everywhere. And you should too. And guess what? They're on special right now for $6.99. And they used to be $9.99, but you can get them at thebagwell.com. And so this is how simple this is. We're going to save our salad. Look at this. Easy. Now we're going to have that for a couple days from now. So now what you can do with your salad dressing is you can actually put a lid on this and you can store it in your NutriBullet and the refrigerator. And I think that's a really smart idea, and then you'll have it. So let me bring out all the different products that we made today with the Hallelujah Diet so that you can see it. So we're going to take a little break and we'll be right back. We're back on the Chef You and I, and you know, this has been a really fun show. I mean, I love to do juicing, and I know you will too. So the first thing that we did, and actually the wonderful company, the Hallelujah Diet people, actually were on my radio show, and I was so impressed with their diet, I decided to do this. So the first actual recipe that we did was the Hallelujah Diet Green Juice, and that's what this is right here, is the Hallelujah Green Diet. And I'm going to talk about that, what the ingredients were again, just briefly. They were flaxseed, they were walnuts, kale, baby spinach, ripe banana, apple juice, and purified water. And what we did is that we did that in our NutriBullet, or you can do it in your blender. So look at how beautiful that was. And it tasted great. All right, the second one that we did, which I thought was really unusual, was the Hallelujah Diet Crimson Delight. Now look at how gorgeous this gorgeous, beautiful drink is. And it's made with beets, and I love beets. And let's tell you what those ingredients were again. There were 3 to 4 carrots, 1 celery rib, 1 beet with greens washed and dried, and peeled if it's not organic, 7 to 8 dark leafy green leaves washed and dried, and 1 tart apple quartered and peeled if not organic. And then what you do is you take your different ingredients and you use a juicer, and you actually put it in the juicer, and then each level, and then it comes out through the juicer. And if you don't have a juicer that actually strains it, strain the juice before you do it. Put it in the refrigerator. You can also put it into 8-ounce jars, put it in the refrigerator, and get it really, really cold and serve it. The next one, which was really, I loved it because I love strawberries, it was the Hallelujah Diet Berry Bonanza. So what did it have in it? It had 1 cup of frozen strawberries, 1 cup of frozen raspberries, 1 cup of frozen bananas, a half a cup of orange juice, and 1 tablespoon of agave. And then you put all the ingredients in your NutriBullet or your blender, and you blended them up. And this is the most gorgeous drink I've ever tasted. Really thick, almost like having a malt, but with berries. Absolutely delicious. Then the next recipe that we made from the Hallelujah Diet people were the Hallelujah Diet mixed greens with apples. And the ingredients on that are 1 cup of spinach, 1 large Granny Smith apple, mixed greens with apples, 1 cup of kale, 1 cup of leaf lettuce, 1 cup of Swiss chard, or other greens of your choice. So the first thing that we did was we tore up all the leaves into bite-sized pieces. We peeled and diced our apple into small pieces, and we mixed well, and we made a different type of dressing. We made a wonderful new type of dressing, sunflower dressing, because we didn't have poppy seed. So that's what we did. So then the next thing we did, and I want to show you this, you can see the salad right here. And then the next thing we did was we made our poppy seed dressing, or sunflower dressing, and we used water, distilled water, or you can, get bottled water. You need 1.5 cups of hulled sunflower seeds, and you can buy those already, like we did. 2 teaspoons of dehydrated onion or onion powder. 1 or 2 teaspoons of paprika. We used basil to give it that kind of the light green color. And then 2 lemons. So we needed juice for those 2 lemons. A clove of garlic, which is optional for me, and 1 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt, or to taste. So we then did that, and we're going to shake this up a little bit so you can see how beautiful that is. And now we're going to try our wonderful salad. And I've already tried all the other wonderful juices, but let's try the salad, because I'm really excited about this because I haven't tasted it yet. And I'll really let you know what I think. I love apples, so this is great. Wonderful. You can taste the sunflower seeds in it. You can taste all the ingredients, and it really tastes really fresh. I love it. Guess what? You will too. At least I think you will. It is so fun to cook healthy. So we want you to go up on our website and look at all these wonderful recipes on www.thechefyouandi.com. Go up to our Kathryn Raaker YouTube and hit videos, and you can see it and like us. You can also go to the wonderful people that actually helped us with our show today, and that's the My H Diet, that's an H like Harry, diet.com, which is the Hallelujah Diet. And you can check out the bagwell.com as well for our wonderful Bagwell people. And go to your grocery store, get healthy again, go to a produce market, try organic, and see me next time on The Chef You and I. Try out these wonderful dishes or these wonderful drinks, and you'll see you can be healthy too. I'll see you next time on The Chef You and I.
Thanks for joining us on the Chef You and I show today. We'll be back next week with another great and healthy recipe. Don't forget to visit our website, thechefyouandi.com, for all of our featured recipes, cooking tips, and clips of the show.